Hello there, my name is Agathis and I am online playing Sunless Sea. We are on Pigmote Isle about to make some choices about how we're going to help out the rats against the cavies. So, first I visited the rats' barracks. The drill sergeant appeared to be sizing me up. With a few rats around her really all she had to launch an attack. We were fighting impressive odds. I approached the drill sergeant and went so far as to salute her, which earned me a grunt of satisfaction. The sergeant dismissed her troops and offered me a bit of chicken wood jerky to gnaw on. "There's more of us below ground," she explained, "but not enough. The cavies are bigger and there's more of them. We're better with weapons, but haven't got the stuff to make them with. Most of us came here as stowaways and brought nothing but food, tools, and the fur on our backs. We can fish, and we nibble the chicken woods, but we can't make guns out of trees. The cavies came with their own steamer, and seem to have endless supplies. We raid them sometimes, but there's so few of us, we can never hold on to territory gained for too long. But that's of no consequence. All we want is to be left in peace to build our republic. And the Rat Star," she added thoughtfully after a moment. "Of course, we want that too." Okay. Take a closer look at the Rat Star. An excitable looking rat was peering at it through smoky goggles, twitching her whiskers and making notes on what appeared to be real paper. "It's not a star, of course, not really, but try explaining that to the others. The chief engineer doesn't want me working too hard to convince them. Says this is better for morale. But just look at it. Look!" She offered me her goggles. I managed to work them over just enough of one of my eyes to see the truth of what she was studying. It was scintillac, but unlike any I'd seen before. Blue as a sapphire, but more brilliant. Something about the clarity of its colour was tremendously soothing. The chief science officer tittered with pleasure as I handed her goggles back. "Those of us who've been to the cavey side of the island and lived to tell of it say that there's plenty of glow there. Plenty of bright in the water all around, but nothing like this. We took this from the island's centre, Mount Ararat. Only it's not a mountain, of course, any more than this is a star. It's hollow. There's sweet water inside, and coral crawling up all the walls of it. But nothing that glows save this. It's ours now, and no one can take it from us." Ararat. I headed down to the beach. Whoever heard of a rat mending a net? An albino rat smiled at me from his mending work, looking dainty and a little shy. "Chickenwood floats, especially when it's dried out and sealed, so we're able to paddle out a bit and cast our nets. We come up with all sorts of things, blind fish, crabs, sometimes a chunk of broken tentacle. But the fishing would never be so good without the Rat Star. I think it only draws good fish and keeps the scary ones at bay. I know the chief of science officer doesn't believe it, but I do. That light is our livelihood." Alright. Well, we finished our exploration. Let's see what's at the War Council. The bells of the War Council rang. I was summoned. The chief engineer emerged from underground with a motley assortment of other rats. He introduced them as weapons experts, strategists, and field commanders. "So, you're going to help us beat the cavies, but how exactly?" Let's see. Well, it's either Veils or Iron. I had nothing to offer but my advice. That's not going to be good. So it's Iron or... Yeah, we can't change our officers right now. Not a good time. It's either Veils or Pages. Or Iron. Let's try the iron one then. I was determined to take the lead. I had a ship. I had cannons. We would steer her to the southern side of the island and have a go at those uppity animals. Fingers crossed. The bitterest of defeats. I gave clear orders. My navigation was impeccable. But it seems the KVs got wind of our intention quickly enough that they were able to man the guns of their grounded pinnacle and give us a bracing dollop of what for. Their ship was already sunk, and its crew provided only tiny targets. It was an impossible battle. The shame of being defeated at sea by a brace of guinea boars was bad enough. Worse, however, was the several members of the crew who complained that their triumphant weakening of the KVs now haunts their dreams. We failed and gained 5 terror. So we need to come back when we think we have a better chance of winning these. Alright. Can we offer our advice? The KVs had the advantage over the rats. To prolong this much longer was a sure path to defeat. I advised them to put everything they had into one desperate assault on the beached ship. Unhappily, they concurred. The sound of gunfire and screams echoed as far away as my ship, where the crew and I sat and watched. Few of the rats that marched forward that day returned to the light of the precious rat star. Those that did returned bloody and shaking, yet in triumph. It was as much a victory as they could have hoped for. It was as much as they could have hoped for, if hard to call a victory. A hard victory then. The house of KV had fallen. Marinia was triumphant. All that remained were the celebrations and the continuation of our voyage. Oh, how we feasted into the night. Then... I invited one of the Rattus Farm to join us. I interceded on behalf of the KVs. Or the dark, wide sea beckoned. I wonder if there's any advantage to getting any of these. Let's see. Let's just check my notes from last time. Where was it? The Albedo Tinkerer. He gave us extra veils. And the other one... what was the other one? The... what was it? What was the guy called? I've forgotten. The what was it? The little knight, was it called? Guinea pig. The guinea page, that was right. The guinea page, that gave you pages. Right. I don't remember anything useful for that. Okay, well, let's, the rat's won, so let's get the... What does he give me? Hearts. Let's get the Rattus Faber. After all, what's a ship without a few rats? The chief engineer couldn't leave his colony, but he relayed my request to his people. The albino rat I saw mending nets shyly stepped forwards. I'm good at fixing things, and I'd like to see more of the world. I waited for him to gather up some effects and say goodbye to his family before accompanying him on board. Wow, I've lost one civilization. You total danger. That's bad. Can I intercede on behalf of the KVs? They were crushed, defeated. I could see their spirits broken without the light of the star to guide them. They needed an advocate. Sure. A grudging concession. I appealed to the chief engineer's moral fortitude and sense of fair play. Perhaps the KVs suffered the loss of the light from the centre of the island. Perhaps they were only trying to get it back, not steal it from the rats. The chief engineer looked troubled at the thought. We only want it to be left alone, he said. He looked towards the sentinel, haphazardly bandaged among the rat's other prisoners. Perhaps further negotiation is possible. As I left, I saw the albino rat timidly offering the young KV prisoner a piece of fresh fish. We had eaten our fill and our business was concluded. It was time to continue our voyage and see what other wonders and terrors still awaited us. Yeah. Okay. So our hunger has been reset. We have now a port report of Pigmote Isle. There. You finish your diary entry and the final dregs of the rat's surprisingly good red wine. They line up to salute you as you leave the victory banquet, escorting you to your ship through the foundations of their new republic. So when we come back, we can do something else. What else have we got then? Next stop, yeah, further north again. Might as well. Okay. Launch, send out the bat. Got anything? Nope. No music yet. We'll just have to wait. The Dubois Maelstrom. That's a swirly thing, isn't it? Yep. That's a swirly thing. Ooh, what's this? Western Angler Crab. Hello. Are you tasty? You're underwater, whatever you are. Hello. Come here. Back off, back off, back off, back off, back off. Reverse, reverse, reverse. He's submerged. I'll just get him to the edge of my firing zone. Back off. Fire again. Keep backing up, keep backing up. And again. Keep backing up. This is good, this is good. Firing solution, go. 2 more hits is what we need. He's submerged, just hold it there. Keep backing up. And again. Maybe 2 more. Maybe 1 more if we're really lucky. Okay, yeah, 1 more. And go. Boom. He's gone down. Death of an angler. Butcher it for supplies and other oddities. Sure. We gain 1 supplies. We have an unprepossessing mass. Choice cuts. It won't keep, but it looks tasty. We lost our hunger. Okay. Fine. Any chance to kill sea creatures is good for us. Restless Knights. Ignore them. Whoa, it's a shark thing. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Discovered a bound shark. Back it up. Ow. Ah! A tooth-cracked treasure. This is not the time, game. This is not the time. I'm in combat. A chunk of grit. Baked in your ship's biscuit. You crack a tooth and curse. Your crew chuckle, but when the object turns out to be a diamond, a small, badly flawed, but diamond nonetheless, they all hush. Diamonds are sacred to stone, one says. Give it to the sea captain. It'll be luck for us. Sure, Zaylas pray to stone when they want home, health and healing. She's the kind of god we do want on our side. The diamond glints once as it reaches the apex of its arc. Down, down, and a wave reaches up to take it. So we lost Terra, and something about stone. Well, we need to... that's not good, not good. Oh no, we're going to go down. We're going to die again, aren't we? Let's go, let's go. Go, go. He's behind us. Move, move, move. He's stuck. Ooh, well, maybe we can... Can we cheese this out of him? I don't think we can, actually. We're at 25 health. Let's go. Let's go back to London. Let's go to Venderbite. Oh, that was not good. We're just not quite ready for combat like that yet. We're just not quite there. Oh, there's crab cake. Let's go a little bit up here. Oh, there's something here. What's this one? Oh, is this the funging station? Or something like it? Restless Knights. Ignore them. Don't take them seriously. This looks vaguely familiar. Is this Mount Palmerston? I recognise something of this. The Labyrinth of Eels. There's the shark again. God, that did look really familiar for a while. We really would like to kill a few sea creatures just to get our terror down, to be honest. But with 25 health, it's going to be tricky. There's always frost found again, I guess. Chapel of Lights. Let's just stop in there for a second. Straight north, yep. Quick dive. Not that it makes a difference. Something has been following us. It is patient. Don't know why I bothered with that dive, but whatever. Chapel of Lights. Oh yeah, one of our people wants to come here, don't they? We'll gather intelligence, we'll get our port report as usual. Now, let's just talk to our officers for a moment. The sigil-ridden navigator wants to come here. I remember that. We can ask him to dine with us. Invite him to dine with us. He has an admirable appetite for so slight a fellow. Seconds, then thirds, disappear in small, hasty morsels. He is nervous and not a gifted conversationalist. You do your best to plug the silence. When you ask about his past, he winces. I can't say, citizen. This... He taps the livid sigil on his temple, which twitches like a scorpion's sting. Has burned away my memories. I recall I have a brother, but not his name or where he is. I remember the names of the ships I've served on, the Implicit, the Bonnie Swan, but not their crew. How did he come by the sigil? He clutches his head. I don't know. Thinking about it is like fire in my skull. He grits his teeth. Someone must have hated me very much to curse me with it, but I can't even remember my enemy. The navigator's sigil has devoured his memories. He cannot recall his past. We speak again. My sleep is riddled with dreams, citizen. Dreams of bells and candles. He paces the deck. I see a lonely house lit by tallow and wick. A bell is ringing. It rings now. Do you hear it? He scratches at his sigil, which has begun to bleed. Do you know this place, Captain? Can I plot a course? A place of candles and bells. The Chapel of Lights. A northern church where no sin is too terrible. The sigil-ridden navigator wants to go to the Chapel of Lights to find his lost memories. And here we are. The sigil-ridden navigator races towards the chapel. This is the place! Hark, the bell! You give chase. Within, the air is heavy and hushed. You enter to see your navigator shaking a smiling priest by the collar. It led me here! Tell me what it means! Look at it! Look at it! The priest disentangles himself as politely as possible. I'm sure we can find a path to put you on, my friend. He examines the sigil with the professional air of a collector. But we will need your help in return. Pay a price. Our stores are running low. If we cannot feed our congregation, our mission must end. Can you provide? The fresher the better. Your navigator has nothing. He pleads for your help. So we need 2 live specimen. Or we can pay another price. The priest slips his arms around your shoulders. For you, a lesser payment. Post no guards on your ship tonight. Ask no questions. And in the morning, perhaps you'd like to join us for breakfast. A red and white smile. No, I don't think so. Okay, we come back here later with what we need. Live specimens. We'll attend a service though, 100%. It'll cost us 5 supplies, but I wanted to find out what this does. Attend a service at the chapel. The great bell tolls. The few and ragged faithful gather for St. Arthur's lesson. Bring your offerings. Echoes in the chapel. Oh yes, the priest says, smiling. The drowned man hums tonight. His song like fish roe clouds the water. He waits for the congregation's assent. We will feel him in the harps of us, and if his tune is caught, it will be raised to the sky where the bright birds pass. Here, the congregation cry out like birds, and the cries rattle away into the rafters. And the air hangs sultry, and the gods no longer frown. At the end of the service, you leave, your lips still wet and your stomach filled with secrets. You could go rich on this diet, if you live. Wow. We succeeded in a pages challenge. We gained a secret, lost 5 supplies, gained terror. We have 1 lesson of the chapel, and we feel unaccountably peckish. That does not sound good. Alright. But we need some supplies then. Best place to go might be Frostfound. Or just back to Venterblight. I think that's probably best. Let's go. Straight back to Venterblight. Let's hope that we don't screw this up. Is this right for Venterblight? Yeah, it is. No messing around. Because hunger is going to kill us if we don't get some more supplies. This will reveal this little section anyway. It should be good. If we go underwater, will that help? Will it go quicker? I think it does go quicker somehow. It seems to. I think. There's probably nothing on these grid squares, so... Ooh, swirly thing. Let's get the swirly thing. Oh, it's the start of a... Ooh, no, it's the spider thing. That's the spider thing. We don't like that. We do not like the spider thing. Go away, spider thing! I think it missed. That was close. Right, Venterblight, please. Here we go. Just past this island and then a little bit to the west. What's that? Bats? Bat swarm? Sure, we can kill the bats. We get to eat these, I think. Yes. Dispose of the corpses. This will reduce terror. Oh, not by much though. I was hoping for a bit more than that. Alright. Here's Venterblight. We can buy supplies here. There we go. Ah, good to be back. Venterblight. On deck, you can hear the sound of 1,000 bandaged dead as they shuffle and cough. It's something like the world's most restless concert audience or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral. A weak call for help. An emaciated man is slumped against a wall of the docks, sitting on a huge crate. He waves weakly at you. Sure, what's your problem? Oh, thank God! The dogged apprentice gasps. I don't know how long I've been here. It's been days, weeks since I ran out of money. I've got to get back to Rosegate, beneath the waves. His crate rumbles beneath him. Please, help me. And if you had anything I could eat. You'll help him get to Rosegate, but that's it. Can Can we not do this? No, we'll take him on board. Glad to be going home. The dogged apprentice uses the wall to help himself stand. I understand. That was too much to help, citizen. I'm just grateful to be getting out of here. Do you think you could arrange assistance with this? He asks, gently kicking his crate. It vibrates again. He smiles nervously. I promise. There's no risk he'll escape. Cool. Right, buy supplies. 2 of those. Shops. I don't think there's anything here that we want. Not really. We could explore again, I guess. Oh, take the port report, obviously. And explore. Ooh, what's the... A little chapel stands alone. You poke your head through the door. The walls are a deep red, just this side of scarlet. A ruby-tinted window at the back glows with a steady light. An electric lamp behind the glass? Rare and expensive, but this is no gaslight. No one is here, and yet you have the sensation that only a moment ago someone must have been. This shade of red would be unsettling enough in a dowager's parlour. Daubed on the walls for an empty place of worship. Nothing cheerful will happen here. Drop a coin in the empty offering box and pray to the power of this place, whatever it might be. Or search the place. What can we find? Or make an offering. This is the unaccountably peckish thing. Well, let's search it first. Maybe we can do that next. 61%. A hungered. There is an altar, a block of basalt. There are pews, a pulpit. No Bibles, no hymn books. The stained glass window is the red of cochineal. An inscription on the lintel of the door reads, For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat. That is all. Your crew are eager to leave. No one looks back. We gained 20 fragments and terror. Oh, okay. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Actually, we'll stop here. We'll make a cut. We'll get back to London on the next episode. So thanks for watching. If you would like to see more, please remember to subscribe and consider liking the channel as well. I am Agathis, I'm going offline now, and I'll see you next time.